Whew, oh my word. So I literally just walked through the door from a grocery shopping trip at Martin's, and oh, my nose is so cold. My nose is freezing. It is so slippery out there. But I want to say three particular things. Number one, it matters how you treat folks. And I want to let you know that, first of all, here's the bag. I want to show you that has something fun in it, but look at this. Okay, I want to give a shout out right now to Martin's because, listen, single mom, work more than my 40 hours a week outside the home and then probably more than that inside the home, right? And so, listen, when I go to the store, I like those one-stop shops, don't you? You're like, okay, everything is in one place, even if it is a little bit, it could be more expensive or whatnot. So I'm not going to tell you my one-stop shops that I go to because I don't want to give a bad name. Maybe they have just some bad days. But Martin's, listen, if you're a Martin's manager, I give you the high five right now. And I give a shout out to you because every single time that I go to Martin's, it matters how you treat people. It matters the cleanliness of things. And every time that I go to Martin's, I mean, things are laid out good and great. The shelves aren't all crazy. You haven't got a bunch of stocking things in the way while it's the main busy time of the shopping hours for most folks. But here's the thing. There's not been one time that I've ever come through the line at Martin's grocery store where the gal or the guy that's checking out your items and the baggers are always so nice. You know, come on, that comes from management. They train them that way and say, hey, this is the kind of store that we are. I just have to say, yay. You know, it's good to give props to an organization or a grocery store or a place that just does it right, not by accident once in a while. They do it right again and again and again. It's never been sloppy or anything there. And if people are tending to the organization of the shelves, they keep out of the way so you can just, the traffic can continue to go by. But when you come to those checkouts, I'm telling you, sweetest young men and young women, and usually they are younger. I like it that they hire them. It looks like kids that could really use that paycheck. Maybe they're still in high school, maybe they're in college, whatnot, whatever. But it doesn't matter the age of the, folks that are checking you out. Every single time. They're smiling, polite, they engage you in conversation. They're not throwing things around in bags and, seeing if they can skeet ball it down the conveyor belt. And then the ones that bag it, same thing. Always. I've never experienced a rude one or one that ignores you. Not that they have to have this running conversation with you, but guess what? They do. It matters how you treat people. It matters how you do your job. And I appreciate organizations that treat young people the right way to do your job. I've been to plenty of places where you can tell. I'm like, come on now. You better raise your own self better than that, right? Just rude and whatnot. But Martin's, so that's all. I'm just saying Martin's is just a great place and they've always been so good. And I'm not saying it for any other reason than I just keep thinking about it. Every time I leave there, I go, you know what? What a great place and awesome people. So yay for you. If you work at Martin's, if you're a manager at Martin's, pop some comments down in the, in the post there, because you certainly deserve, to say, yes, I do work for Martin's. And, I'm just so proud of you guys. And so, all right, now, having said all that, you deserve it. I don't think many times the rest of us do give enough maybe props to those who really do deserve something like that. Now listen, Valentine's Day is coming up. Yes, my son is 27 years old, and I still get him stuff for Valentine's Day, and I'm always going to do it. So I found this at Martin's, and it was so funny. I was like, oh yeah, Tyler's going to like that. So first of all, well, let me show you this. So yeah, we're going to make some tacos. But, oops, I just broke something. No, I didn't. Okay, check this out. Are you ready? Wait, are you ready for this? I'm going to hide it behind my back before I show you. Okay, here it is. Look at that. Oh, my word. Is that so much fun? Yeah, come on. I can't think of anything better that my son would love for Valentine's Day. He's going to love it. So I'm going to give it to him early. Because how many days until Valentine's Day from today? Do the math. What is it? The 9th? 10, 11, 12, well, that's not that bad. Maybe 5 days. But I think I'm going to show him today and go, no, happy Valentine's Day. So I just thought that rocked. So when I, had that on the conveyor belt, the gal was putting it on there and it got down to the bagger and it was a young guy and he's like, oh man, that's awesome. And I'm like, I know, right? I said, my son is going to love it. It rocks. So that was fun. And the other thing I want to let you know about is that it is very slippery. The road crews, again, even on the air, when I'm at the radio station, I will give big shout outs to road crews who have done a great job. When they get out there and they're salting the roads, we appreciate you. Come on, give some hand claps too down in the comments below for our road crews in the Michiana area or, wherever you live, where you have snow. I know there's a lot of you who have no snow where you are. Yay for you. But for those of us who do and on a consistent basis during so many months of the year, it's just great to have great road crews. But I'll tell you what isn't doing so well. That was very heavy right there. It is. But what isn't doing so great are the sidewalks. I try to keep up with the sidewalks in front of my house, but I'm talking about my own sidewalk when we walk out the back door. And my son even warned me about it this morning. And I already knew because I'd been out feeding the birds. So, get it all cleared off so that they have a place that they can say, oh, there's some food and I can reach it now. But anyway, out the back, be careful, call on your elderly folks or family members, because it's so easy to slip. Ask me if I did. A little bit. Yeah. And I was painting all day yesterday, so yeah, I was already up and down the ladders like a million times. So my back is like, oh, but it's doing good. Self-care and, I was going to say self-love. Take care of yourself, right? If you did a little extra strenuous work on one particular day, yeah, I've got one of those back massagers that you set up. It was real affordable. Got it a couple Christmases ago for myself. And yeah, you just kind of let it deep tissue massage and, I'm good to go. Now it's grocery shopping. So, I wanted to show you this, and I have talked about this on the air as well. Truly believe in it. You got to take care of your little critters out there. I've seen dogs who, they were getting the little pads of their paws burnt from the salt. So if you have a neighborhood that has animals and dogs and things like that, I always think about the bunnies and everything else, that comes into my yard because I invite them in because I put out bird seed. So I feel like, hey, don't invite them in and then have them come and get their little paws burnt or the pads of their feet. And so, yep, went and got some of this. And this is a great one. It's Morton's. And they even have some that are even more eco-friendly, that it isn't salt at all. But you would think by all reasoning that it is salt and for what it does for your walk. So anyway, I'm going to go do that right now. Gonna shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your salt. Yeah. So we're going to go shake some salt out back. And yeah, the only downside to that is that you carry in the salt on your shoes. So, just getting that off my shoes right now. So, yeah, because I had a little bit left over from before. So, what is the message for today? The message for today is, it matters how you treat people. And I think that when people treat other people well, when you go to a particular establishment that just consistently treats other people well and does a great job, let them know. Make a Facebook post about it. Give a shout out because they certainly do deserve that. So Martin's, boom, boom, way to go. Not just today, but every single time. I'm telling you, every single time. And then I can't wait for my son to get his very first Valentine's present. Woo! Because that just rocks. And yep. If you're needing to put out your salt today, make sure that it's friendly for the little paws, the little critters and things, because the salt does burn the bottoms of the pads of their feet. And I don't know if you knew that. And so, yeah. But I love you. And you know what? I love it that you're my Facebook friends. And so I give kudos to you and a high five because you're amazing. So, all right. Love you, love you, love you. My nose is still so cold. So you have a great day. Woo!